we've spoken before about the fact that there are two waves of vibrational energies that are occurring throughout the samsaric field now. And it's a kind of a riptide, in a way, between the pravritti wave and the nirvritti wave. And those who are on the pravritti wave can't understand those who are on the nivritti wave. And we are in a time when the pravritti wave is weakening and coming to an end. That wave is reaching the shore of the ocean, if you will. It's reaching its final point of extension, and it will soon return and join the nivritti wave. But that wave is already entering into the depths of the ocean of consciousness. And so if one is feeling that the wave that one is on is no longer filled with life and power and no longer carrying one effortlessly toward one's the fulfillment of whatever dream is motivating one's actions, then know that with just a shift of recognition of the nature of consciousness, the nivritti wave will carry one safely into the abode of God consciousness without any difficulty of alignment with it. But there has to be a very disidentified awareness that can palpate the energies of these two waves and recognize which is the one that will carry one to one's highest destiny at this point. And there may be for some a shift in the direction that they wish to take in life as their awareness awakens to more of the totality of the nature of the unfoldment of the drama that is underway. And should that occur, there will be a natural humbling and a natural release of the sanskaras that had kept one on a wave that is no longer able to carry one's soul surfboard safely on its journey, and one will be able to hop on to the wave that will bring one back to the source of the power that creates all the waves. So this is a time to be very much aware of those energies that seem to be going in two different directions. One toward a complexification of life and of novelty and of change, and the other back into the stillness, beyond duality, beyond life and death, into the abode of God consciousness. And both waves have their beauty, both waves have their purpose, both waves are created by God. But the two waves will lead one's vehicles to two different fates, two different kinds of destiny. And one wave will lead one to graduation from the wheel of karma, and the other will lead one to the wisdom that is gained through karma. So it's not that there's a conflict between right and wrong, or one is good and one is bad. It is simply a question of the soul's yearning, and one has to be true to that yearning. If one tries to force oneself out of some intellectual belief that one should be on some other wave, it won't work. It will just create unhappiness. One has to follow one's heart wherever it leads one, and that will ultimately bring one to the perfection of that unfoldment. But one must always remember that whatever happens, even if it seems to bring suffering or loneliness or a sense of being a stranger in a strange land, or of feeling lost and broken, all of that is part of an illusion that is only an appearance in the hologram that has to have such a strong energetic surge that it awakens one to the truth that one is the entire ocean containing all the waves, and letting go of the particularity and partiality of an individual journey, and to recognize the awesomeness of the journey of the mind of God itself, that is reaching the culmination of its self-realization. You know, human language deceives us in certain ways. It has given us the word individual, that nowadays means or is defined as referring to the bodily character. But that bodily character is actually a dividual. It's an extremely internally divided structure. And it is divided from every other individual. The one individual, the one indivisible consciousness is God. And God is the innermost self of every individual. And only by claiming that absolute individuation that is one's birthright as the unborn, as the absolute self, can one be free of the self-divisions, the internal conflicts of a individualized ego that is caught between different desires and different dreams and different paradigms of reality. And it's important to know that whenever one is done with the individual level of the mind, that through simply returning to the silence and the center point of consciousness, one can attain the true individual nature of your being that will bring redemption and salvation from whatever suffering the individual is trapped in or seems to be trapped in. And so that freedom of instant liberation is there no matter what happens, no matter what quicksand of karma one might think one is sinking in. The perfection of the real self that is deathless and birthless is always accessible. And it's the realization of that inner safety that is that free pass I spoke of some time back in a class that will enable one to pass through the gate into God consciousness.